something out today. I'm going to try something out. I'm going to try something out today. You know what? Today is Sunday. Today has been a great day. And it's going to continue to be a great day. Because I have control over my day. I have control over my thoughts. I have control over my mind. So, with that being said, how y'all doing today at God's Perfect Love? I just want to reach out to everybody and tell y'all, man, thanks for the support, for the ones that's encouraging, for the ones who trying to deliver a message, for the ones the ones that's just not against me. If you're not against me, the Lord say you for me. So I'm not going to never discriminate or judge anybody from where they come from, because 9 times out of 10, I'd have been through anything that you possibly can go through. You know, from rags, riches, trenches, itches, snitches, ditches, whatever, you know. But look at me now. Look at me now. And it ain't about who I'm dating, cause they can't put this smile on my face. You know, they can keep it there, but you know, they can't put a smile on my face. They can't, you know what I'm saying? Money can't put this smile on my face. Money just can't buy the love that's in me. That shit is authentic. It's real. You know, like, even if you break my heart, it's still gonna be in me. That's how real it is. It just won't go nowhere. It just pump blood in me. It's not going nowhere. It's really, really not going nowhere. A person not liking another individual, like, I could always look at a person and tell that they don't like me. Ain't that God? Ain't that God? I can just look at a person and tell when that, like, they feel like, why she talking? I don't even want to see her. I don't even like the... What? But then you be coming to find out that bitch is a real friend. That bitch is a rider. That bitch is that bitch. But some people didn't even get that bad the time to even see who she were, who she is, what she all about, how she came from, where she came from, and how she got here. She was already going through all that stuff. It didn't just start, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual battles just don't start when you meet people. As soon as you pick up the Bible and say you want to follow the Lord, times are going to get hard. While you trying to do right, it's going to be somebody doing wrong. While you trying to do right, it's going to be somebody that's tempting you to do wrong. While you trying to do right, things are just going to be piling up to try to discourage you and test you. Come on now, people gotta, you gotta realize, and then people that's going mad, you ain't the only one going through your situation. Some people is righteous and innocent and naive, and they going through stuff, and you can't say a person deserves the dish that they being served all the time. Life is unfair sometimes. It is for all of us. Life can be unfair, but when you just stay down and you gotta come up. You gotta come up, whether it's this season or next season. When the Lord pour into you and flower you and nourish you and bring you up and restore, resurrect, however He want to do it, it's gonna be time. He gonna and when you get through it, it's gonna be well worth it. It's gonna be well worth it. Some of y'all ain't seen who y'all is. Some of y'all don't know who y'all is. You never know who you is, because if you knew who you was and you knew how much the Lord loved you, you wouldn't be out here doing this stupid stuff. And then if y'all heard Him and listened to Him and you know Him, you would know to stop at some of the stuff you doing. Because, a person that been down and been down and been down, and then the Lord changed things for you. Some stuff you gotta help yourself to do. Yeah, you do. But you ain't gotta do it without the Lord unless you make that choice to do it without the Lord. You don't have to do it without the Lord. Now, if you forfeit and walk away, that's a whole nother thing. But don't nobody gotta do it without the Lord. Everybody can go and talk to the Lord and confess their sins and repent and ask him to change them, or to heal them, or to deliver them, or to help them. Anybody, any being. That's my hope for y'all. That's my hope. You know, I can't really pray for certain things, and I can't expect for certain things, and I can't change certain things. So them 3 things right there, don't come to me with it. Don't be asking me about your future or whatever. I don't even know some of y'all past. Don't come to me and ask me your future, because I don't know your future. I don't do shit like that. I'm not even going to tell you no stuff like that, and I don't practice divination. So if a person telling you that, I'm after the people that the Lord want to bring back to him, the ones that, didn't know they was getting diverted. Didn't know that, they went astray, they got lost off the map. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wasting no time and playing with nobody, and ain't nothing about me fake. Ain't nothing about me fake. I don't get on this camera and tell y'all something different than what y'all gonna know and what I'm gonna tell y'all. But, I haven't got the chance to tell y'all about me, because there's always somebody in the back that want to say she this and she this and she that. But really, truth down in reality, I'm everything that and more. Like, I'm not better than nobody else. But, for a person to tell me I'm less than what I am, that's a lie. That's a lie. And I don't care what you say about me. You ain't going to tell me I'm not worthy of the Lord's glory. You're not going to tell me I'm not worthy to come up out of all the tactics and all the weapons going against me, all the struggle. You can't tell me I'm not worthy of that. If the next person can be in the house and driving a car, so can I. If the next person can get their hair did every day, or be flowered, or finish school, or be a business owner, so can I. It don't matter where I come from. It don't matter where I'm coming from. It's about where I'm going. So, for the naysayers who said that she ain't gonna do it, she can't do it, she ain't about that life. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Because this show right here, baby, just for you. It's just for you. It's exactly for them people who told me that Germany's wasn't gonna be nothing, that she couldn't overcome drug addiction, that she just, she just a loose woman. When every man that I'd ever been with, I gave them a chance. I gave them a chance before grudges came in and the enemy split us apart, because the enemy knew they was cheating. God know they were cheating. My enemy know they was cheating on me, and God know they was cheating on me too. Now, we're not going to flip the script. I'm going to be accountable for everything that I done, but we're not going to flip the script, and we're not even talking about them, because they don't get no clout in nothing that I do. If they did something for me, why they ain't here? If they did so much for me, why they not with me now? If they did so much for me, why I'm not blessing them? Why I'm not helping them with my blessings? If they did so much for me, if they were there for me when I was down, more like laughed at me when I was looking stupid, might help they laugh in and really wanted to laugh. But that's cool too, baby. That's cool, babies. That's all cool. 'Cause look at me. It's to show y'all I'm not going nowhere by talk. I'm not going nowhere by no money. I'm not going nowhere by no I'm not going no motherfucking where. Lord, forgive me. 'Cause I have sinned. But I'm not going nowhere. So, with that being said, all I gotta do is use my sword right, and use my weapons that's strong in the Lord. Keep striving, loving myself, and keep standing for what's right. And everything else, the battle is the Lord's. Whatever you hiding in the dark and throwing your hand, hiding your hand and throwing your rocks, that's for the Lord. And all the stuff that's behind me, that's for the Lord to deal with. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not sliding on nobody. I'm not riding on nobody, and I'm damn sure not hiding from nobody. Hiding from who? Hiding from what? Hiding from what? These people didn't come to me to my face and tell me they don't like me. Hey, I'm going to take this from you. No, I would have respected them if they would have said, hey, I don't like you. But no. They want to say, psst, 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 psst. Girl, let me tell you. Boy, let me tell you. So-and-so, let me tell you. Now, if they wouldn't have did it like that, I would have, see, Germanice, she the kind of woman that, she gonna observe, first of all. She just gonna observe her surroundings. And if it's looking fishy and iffy, that one time, maybe a few, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how much she, think, that, you're gonna change. Because if I know you ain't changing, I'm not gonna be sitting around you doing no stupid stuff. That's stupid for somebody to think somebody want to stick around them while they don't want to grow. And I ain't saying that nobody to wasted their whole life, because the Lord wake you up in just a day. Every day you can make a change. Every day you learn it. Every day we evolving, and you know what I'm saying? But just sit there and just want to discredit a person because of what you have done yourself. What me, myself, I was in a bad relationship, a couple of bad. They probably thought I was bad. We argued. We was toxic. We fought. We broke up. We said harsh things to each other. But I ain't, I got on the internet a time or two, or maybe, and called myself, hashing it out or whatever, throwing subliminals. That's not never a good thing, because why? People get in your business, and then they go a whole rumor right there, because they just forwarding and passing it on. Them folks don't know you. They just saying, ooh, look, you know what I'm saying? Look at this catastrophic stuff that's going on. Look at this stuff right here. Catastrophe. Lord, give me the words, Holy Trinity. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff see, don't play with it. 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 You don't know who I know. And if I didn't know God, well, I'm still here. And they know, I know what's up. They know I know what to find to make it. They already know. They already know. That's why all of them, they looking crazy. Because some of them, they know what's up. They know what's up. They know what's up. And it ain't for them to know what's up. It ain't none of their business what me and the Lord got going on. It ain't none of their business how the enemy tricked and played in my life. It ain't none of their business. It ain't none of their business. All they need to know is God is real. Love is real. You can't buy love and you can't buy time. And that the Lord is at the lost and the unbelievers. The Lord came here for the sinners. So why you want to tell me that I'm out here doing this and I'm out here doing that or whatever? You have to sin for the Lord to be able to come and use you and change you and to move in you. If you was all the way right, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here, baby. I'm just telling you, if you was all the way right, you wouldn't be here unless you got a job or a purpose. And all the way right people, they are to go around people that ain't all the way so right just to go help them. Now, if they want to, if they choose not to accept it, because that'll be only a dumb person or somebody's coming to say, I'm coming to help you and relieve you from this, what you going through. I'm going to just put it that way, because I ain't never been not a humble person. But for me to lose all myself trying to find me in somebody else, baby, that's why I was looking like a shriveled up crackhead. Want to talk about it? I could do drugs or whatever I do, it still wouldn't make me look as bad as being around bad company. People that just ain't no good. They ain't no good. I ain't saying that I'd have been around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have been around a lot of people that ain't no good. They know they ain't no damn good. That don't mean that the Lord don't consider them to be some good. That don't mean that the Lord, what they do with their flesh, that don't mean that's their spirit. Because if the spirit go back to the Lord, then, I don't, where he wanted to go, I don't thank you more than what you is, and don't tell a person that they less than what they are. Because that's how people find out real quick. When you be out here talking about, oh, I got this and I got this and I got this. Be careful how you speaking like that, cause hey, I had all that too. I had stability. I had my own car. I had a job. I had my children. I had the money. I had the drugs. I had the yayo, the weed, the drink, whatever you want. But guess what? Guess what? That don't mean I was happy. That don't mean I was enjoying myself. That don't mean I was happy with a substance, with a momentarily high. Them drugs couldn't say that the drugs couldn't pull me out of that what I was in. They can only keep me there. Bad company can only keep you in certain places and certain things. If you want stuff and you want to move out of life, you'll do better. You'll do better. You'll try to do better. I'm talking about what's wrong with trying. Try not to do bad. Try not to talk about nobody. Try not to indulge in them conversations. Just say, man, hey, I'm going to call you back later. I got something to do. Or hey, my boyfriend or my girlfriend just walked in. Man, avoid that bullshit by all means possible. Just avoid it. Just avoid it. Stay away from it. And I'm not telling nobody who to pick and choose who their friends is and who their lovers is. But if you wanna become the person that you hanging around, then just stick around them. Just stick around them. That's all you gotta do. If you wanna become a killer, hang around killers. If you wanna become a thug, hang around thugs. If you wanna become a drug dealer or dealing drugs, be around drug dealers or people dealing drugs. If you wanna be sleeping with everybody, men, just go hang around the people that's being whores. But they ain't gonna tell you the consequences behind being a whore, a pimp, a killer, or a thug. Or a gossiper. Teeth be falling on and stuff when you get to talk about folks. Be getting crushed when you out here doing slimy stuff to folks. Be getting treaded on when you out here doing crazy stuff to folks. So I'm just going to say this stuff to let that be known, you know what I'm saying? Let this be encouragement, because I ain't throwing no subliminals, because I got all my receipts. It ain't nothing that I could tell a person that I can't stand on that I ain't got the receipts for it. Now they can act like they got amnesia, but I got all my receipts, because I play to win. That's why I'm winning, because I ain't never played to lose. I ain't never come in the game with the mentality that I could lose. Not what I'm racing to is to God. What I'm battling for is for God. How can I lose? How can I lose? Catch up. Meet me there. Beat me there. You can't beat me there because I'm already there. You can't beat me there because I'm already there. And that's not to be cocky, because, man, that's integrity. That's integrity. Because anybody can go out there and change their life up. Anybody can go out there and do better for themselves. Anybody can make the effort and the chance to try to change it. There's some things that you got to accept that you can't change, but the things that you can't change is another person. That's another being. What you can change is on the inside. It's within you. You can change that. The Lord give everybody a way that they can stand up and get up out of it. So if you being stuck, then you only making yourself stuck, because ain't nobody stuck. You're not stuck. You're not stuck in no net. You ain't stuck in no web. You ain't stuck in nothing. You ain't stuck in nothing. You want to be stuck. You want to be there. But when the Lord send them boats and send people to come help you, you don't want the help. Or you denying the help and you done missed the help. Or you could be missing out. Or you can be waiting even longer when it came and gone. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you, it's real. Don't be playing. Don't play. And then I'm here to tell you, because in this last year, I haven't been on the internet. I haven't been, you know what I'm saying? I still been going back to old people, places, and things. And I was around them people, places, and things for 32 years. The Lord has not let me go talk to nobody that I'd already reached out to and told them what to do. He said it's time for some new, it's time out with the old and in with the new, Germany. It's time to do something different. You got to go let other people know. You got to let other people know that's going to be, they're going to be moved the first time. You know, they're gonna be touched the first time. They're gonna proceed the first time. You ain't gonna have to be out here begging people to change. The Lord ain't begging nobody to come with him. The Lord ain't begging nobody to do his mission. The Lord ain't begging nobody to be fruitful and multiply. The Lord is not begging nobody to give them their inheritance. He ain't begging nobody because he already put it out there for you. And he give you the choice, do you want it or not? He give you the chance, do you want it or not? He give you the chance, do you want it or not? That's the thing. How you gonna get mad at me for what I choose? I don't care if we ain't even talking about this no more. If you mad about that, hey, you gonna stay mad. And I'm just gonna tell you. And the yo God is fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. Tell her, I said, that ain't cursing you. That's just letting you know I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. And I don't give a damn. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm telling you, Lord forgive me, but you know, that's just being real. I have to when people act like they can't comprehend and interpret what you're telling them, you gotta talk to them sideways and stupid and ignorant. That's the only time they understand, when you're yelling at them or beating them upside the head with your words. That's how people want you to talk to them. For me to tell you, girl, I'm doing this and I'm really not. You want me to? I'm not gonna be that lying friend to you and tell you you look good knowing you going outside looking crazy. That's why me and these women, we not the same. And don't compare yourself to me, because you know some of the shit that y'all do, I wouldn't even be caught doing it. I wouldn't even be caught doing that shit. Not in God's eye. Not in God's eye. No, I wouldn't be caught doing that shit, man. I'm not burning no candles on nobody. I'm not burning no candles or sacrificing my children for nobody. I'm not sacrificing loved ones and people or nobody. Not no bird or no fish. What you talking about? Man, please. Y'all better clear my name up with that bullshit. Germany's don't rock like that. Why I'm gonna go to church if I'm dibbling and dabbling in it? Why I'm gonna go to church and talk about God if I'm even an enemy of God? Because that's just gonna make it worse for you when you mocking God. When you mocking God and you just saying stuff like what he'd already said. Unless you reading it from scripture and word from word, or you quoting it, you don't need to, don't play like that. Don't play like that. That's why I know, that ain't me, because I don't play like that. My grandma told me to never question the Lord. And my grandma died in 2002. She died when I was 11. And my other grandma died when I was about 27, 28 years old. And that could have been when it started. Now that we want to talk about it. Now that we want to talk about it. Now that we want to talk about it. I'm telling you, the Lord gonna reveal everything. What's done in the dark is gonna always come to the light. Ain't no sense of trying to hide nothing from the people around you. They don't matter when it come down to saving yourself in God's grace. When it come down to confessing that you did somebody wrong to God. When you did somebody wrong, you need to tell God. You need to confess, God, that ain't even my heart. I was under temptation. I was being selfish. I don't know why I did that. Or Lord, I'm feeling the guilt from that. If you don't feel the guilt from that, you're a ruthless person. You ruthless and you heartless. I'm just gonna go and tell you, I can't lose no love when I got too much love to be grateful for. Look at what I came through. I can't be worried about all that past stuff. That don't even matter no more. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Until them people come and confess or whatever, however, and they ain't gotta confess, because the Lord knew I wouldn't let certain people, places, and things go, so the Lord just had to remove it. Other than that, they would have killed me. They'd still be around. Because I thought I was doing it. I thought I was doing stuff to make the Lord happy. And I thought me being kind, respectful, and humble, and carrying other folks' burdens, or trying to help them carry their burdens, because it was the load. They were just saying, shit, you can, here go my load. Like I'm hurting. I got a headache. I ain't even got to tell you I want you to carry. They just throwing it off on you. It don't work like that. Cause I wouldn't put my pain off on nobody else. And I didn't. The whole time I was in this pain, the whole time I was sad, the whole time I was crying, the whole time I was sleepless. Yeah, I was getting frustrated. Yeah, it was some attitude coming out. It started like I was about to get bitter. About like I was finna, you know what I'm saying, just be cold. Cause why? I ain't had nobody to talk to. I ain't had nobody to listen. I ain't had nobody to believe what I'm going through. People telling you crazy, that'll make you go crazy. People telling that you crazy, that will have your ass in a mental ward. Because for one, you know you telling the truth. For two, this is serious and nobody ain't believing me. But now, I bet y'all ass believe now, do you? So listen to this word. At God's perfect love. You can't tell me, hey, she ain't living by what she's saying. No, I'm not perfect. Yeah, I deal with temptation. Yeah, I deal with temptation. Yeah, I deal with my fleshly desires. My flesh. Yeah, I have to fight my flesh and stand up under the temptation. Yeah, I'm tempted. What y'all think I am? Because if I could be with God, I wouldn't be here. But God is using me to let people know that God is real. And he'll change your situation. If you want to get off drugs, pray to the Lord. You want to get out the streets, pray to the Lord. You want to get out of prison, pray to the Lord. You want to get out of poverty, a generational curse, pray to the Lord. Now, if you to blaspheme the Lord and he to curse you and some shit you stuck, nigga, that's on you. And even if he put you in it, he's still the Redeemer. He's still the healer. Come on, man. Hey. And the only reason why I'm still saying this, because didn't nobody tell me. Because if they would have told me, I would have already been, I wouldn't even been around certain people, places, or things back then. But they should have treasured it when I was there. They should have talked to me and loved on me and cared up for me when I was there. Because now I got other stuff to do and I don't got time to mend broken promises. I don't got time to catch up on time and hang out with you and tell you what's going on in my life, because when you was in my life and when I could have told you, hey, this how my day was going, and this is, I want to share my good news with you, or I want to take you with me, nobody was there. Even when it's going on in the midst of them, it happened because I knew the Lord was blessing me to, to help my family, or, I knew he was blessing me to be great. I ain't gonna say that I'm not a family person, because I'd always been about family, but family is love. That's your family. That's everybody's family. The family that you have through Christ. The family that you have through love that's with Christ within. That's your family. So I will never feel bored in a situation where I'm not, getting no love, or I'm not getting no compliments, or I'm not, getting talked to or nothing like that. You want to know why? Because first of all, if you can't compete, you can't even compete or compare with the Lord. But if you can't, this right here got my ear sticking out, and it's just annoying because I don't want to look like I got elf ears. But, anyways, it don't even matter how I look, because some days you going to catch me up. Some days you going to catch me down. Some days you might, you know what I'm saying? Lord, I forbid, and I'm just saying, but, that's just how life is. Every day you're not going to be walking around just moping around and sad, and every day you ain't going to be just this cheerfully, person that, want to get up and go to work, or want to do your responsibilities, or want to do your chores, or want to do your homework, or want to, be bothered with people. Every day you ain't going to be that perky person that want to do that. You going to get tired sometimes, and it's going to show. It's going to show. That don't mean you give up. That don't mean you walk around here just being over seasoned with salt for no reason. You ain't got no more salt. You ain't got no more sauce, because you used it. You out here over seasoned with salt, like the Lord says. Don't be out here over seasoned with salt. All this bitter, all this hatred, all this malice, mad at the next person, or mad at yourself. What you mad at yourself for when something you can go change? You mad at yourself. You looking at me rolling your eyes, it ain't gonna change how I feel about myself. It ain't gonna change where I'm going. It ain't changing where I'm trying to go, what I'm doing. Oh, okay, so what? They roll their eyes. So what? They didn't speak. So what? They don't have no manners. So what? They don't have no hospitality. So what? They're listening ear and a running mouth. What they got to do with me? Is that going to change my life? No. Is you going to bring me down with you? No. Do I hang around people like that? No. I might call them and tell them, hey, your friend got this going on and you heard, but I ain't finna just sit here and just laugh about somebody's situation. And laugh and, hey, he, ka, 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 ka. That ain't even funny. Now, what's funny is that you played yourself out my life. And now, hey, the Lord is moving me, and you were sitting here telling me that I ain't real and what I can and what I can't do. Now the Lord showing me, Germany, you can do everything that you said you can do, and now people out here looking crazy. And the Lord, I was still out there doing bad, out there messing up every time the Lord approached me. But good just in me, so I can hear His voice and tune out everything. Cause baby, I always had a sound mind before I met ugliness and bad, and I knew good and bad from the Lord. Teach you good and bad as a child. After certain stuff, is no more excuses. You just want to be bad. You just want to be that person. And some people have been so bad to where they can't even change no more. The Lord just to harden their hearts. Because when He tried to change them, when He tried to tell them, let go of your evil ways, pick up your cross and follow me every day. See, some of this stuff is just, it's really like tragic. It's really bad because, the Lord do all this and all that and everything for people and beings and provide and make a way, and people going on about their life. They don't say thank you. They turn away from Him. They betray Him. They imitate Him and act like they Him, and they why you think the Lord gonna give you any more time to play with Him and to mock Him and to keep on leading people astray from Him? When it's about other people to represent Him, it's about other people because they dying, they going to prison, they ain't even out here to do the word and carry the ministry and do what they need to do, because you got people trying to kill them and hurt them before they can get the word out, because they feel like they're going to be exposed, because the way that works for them going to have to come to a complete shutdown and a complete stop. Excuse this in my car because it had been parked about 4 years, but I just, it still worked. It still work, still run, still drive me to your house if I needed to. And what it look like on the outside, that be y'all problem right there. Oh, it look all beat up. It look like it's raggedy. Inside, just, you know what I'm saying, might got a little scratch on the surface. That's it. Just some little scratches on the surface. Nothing God can't fix. Nothing God can't fix. Nothing God can't heal. Nothing God can't remove. Nothing God can't cure. There ain't nothing God can't speak over. Nothing the Holy Trinity can't go in there and baptize with the Spirit and clean that mess up. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all, we can't do nothing, and we ain't nothing without God, man. So don't go against God. Don't let him discipline you. Let Him humiliate you. Let Him correct you. There have been plenty of people out here talked about as being this drug head or this user or overeating or or big backs or people criticize people every day. It's one thing to criticize a person, but it's another thing to exploit a person and go into their privacy. It's another thing when a person think you got their back and they try to give you a chance, and you all the way spit in their face, and you spit in their face. You bite the hand that feeds you. That stuff that, I didn't come from stuff like that. And it's sad to say, if I was around somebody who I hung around like that, unknowingly, that's the kind of person that they is. Because if they would have said, hey, I'm gonna betray you. I'm gonna cheat on you. I'm gonna be with multiple companions or multiple people. I'm gonna let these women know your business. I'm not attracted to you. I'm not heterosexual in relationship wise. I'm gonna respect you telling me the truth. That's what I'm gonna respect. You telling me you unhappy. And if we can't resolve it and we can't fix it, then move on. And I'm gonna do the same. Baby, y'all just don't know, baby. I had to get dressed today and come out here and tell y'all this. And maybe YouTube or whatever this video go for, they can blah, 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 and cut them parts out. But I just gotta be honest with y'all. I'm not, everything ain't all the way together, but y'all know when it's all the way together, y'all gonna know. When a lot of people gonna know, because they ain't gonna have to go through that no more. The people that's going through that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? The Lord put me out here for crackheads. The Lord put me out here for the drug dealers. The Lord put me out here for the ones who dealing with sicknesses and illness. The Lord put me out here just for that. He had to get somebody that been through it and know what to do with it and how to handle it. Yeah. And he just showed me every bit of what depression is, what anxiety is, what tactics is, what weapons is. He just showed me what illusion is, all that stuff, you know. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna come and make war with the guy that he said don't play. I'm not gonna mess with him. Just like the Lord said, do touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. I'm not gonna touch or play with the one that he sent. He instructed us to not play with the one he sent, because he don't play. That's why y'all tripping when you want to go against God and play with the enemy too. When you want to play with the enemy too and think he won't do something with you. It ain't me. I ain't the one allowed to put my hands on you. Just like I ain't allowed to put my hand on nobody evil or nobody bad. It don't matter. It don't matter who you is and what you doing and how you rocking. I'm just, I don't care. For real. I'm just trying to tell you, while you in my presence, we're going to praise the Lord in this house, in this temple. We're going to praise the Lord. We're going to confess our sins. We're going to repent. We ain't going to keep on doing the same dumb shit. We're going to learn our lessons from going to jail. We're going to learn our lessons from doing drugs. We're going to learn our lessons to be obedient to God. We're going to learn our lessons. You ain't gonna be around me. Now, be mad at that and stay mad and come fight me if you want to. If you gonna be mad because I ain't dealing with that, I'm not finna be embarrassing the Lord and embarrassing myself either, honey. You can't even, you what's done in the dark, it come to the light. So if you out here hiding what you doing, you gonna, who you hiding from? You definitely ain't hiding from your fake friend. Your friend of me, your home girl that want to sleep with your man, or your homeboy that want to sleep with your girl. You ain't hiding it from if you went and bought it from somebody and you ain't make it, you definitely ain't hiding it from nobody. You under surveillance. You under surveillance 24/7, 365 with the Lord anyways. So stop trying to worry about what the next person done and hide what you doing, because, hey, it don't work that way. If God see me doing drugs and let another person see me get drugs for doing drugs for me to be exposed, what you think he see what the next person doing? Let's talk about that. So the Lord sees every liar. He see every con. He see all the envy. He see all the jealous. He see all the depression. He see all the anxiety. He see all the illnesses. He hear the troubled mind, the double-minded. He sees the backsliders, the backstabbers. He see all that. He see the fiery arrows. He see the bows, the guns swinging, whatever. He see all that. And then it's like telling me, hey, jump off a cliff, go try it. Jump off the roof. It's like telling me, when you say come with me to go do some dumb shit. No, if I'm gonna do some dumb shit, I'm not gonna have nobody with me and diverting them to do it. If we go and don't talk about me saying what I'd have done when a person tell you, come on, let's do it together? Hey, yeah, folks be want you to be like them. I can't be like you, baby. Because I'm myself. I'm my own person. I love Germany's. I'm never going to not love Germany's. I don't care what the world say about me. Or how they coming. Call me bald-headed. Call me saucy. Call me whatever you want to call me. I'm still going to be Germany's, baby. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to love me. What I come from. Because what you looking at a person don't even look like where they come from. Do I look like I came from the projects? Do I look like I was on drugs? Do it look like I done drugs? Do it look like I'm trying to look at the camera about looking cross-eyed, but do it look like, you see how white my eyes is? Do it look like I did? Can you tell me? Okay. And when you talking about drugs, hey, she ain't out here busting her veins. She ain't done every drug. She had a preference. She had a substance. She had a drug. She had 2 drugs that was her drugs. She did 4 drugs, but it's only 2 of them was her drugs, her substance, and that don't even matter. It matters to the people who are on drugs that want to come off drugs. Them the people that I can go tell you, baby, my testimony. Them people, not these miserable hoes that want to know what the fuck I'm doing. That ain't got nothing to do with them. That ain't got nothing to do with them. And I'm not going to put the Lord in this conversation with good and bad, because I can't be on here cursing and fursing, and I nail every word curse that I done said to the cross. But forget them folks. Forget them folks that don't like me. Forget them folks that's trying to throw stones and sticks in my path and my way to stop me. Forget that. I ain't even giving you 2 cents or 2 fucks. You can't get 2 cents or 2 fucks from me. You either gonna get down or get the fuck out the way. You either gonna be for me or against me, and pick a side. And pick a side, baby. Pick a side. Because I ain't recruiting nobody. I don't really give a damn. All I'm here to do is to do what I'm here to do. When I tell you the word that God is real, then, hey, cast that whatever amongst my conversation. I don't care about all that. I really don't. I don't care what y'all done to me in the past. I really, really don't. The Lord might care, because I still wouldn't be here had it not been for him. Now, that's who you got to worry about. You ain't got to worry about me. You ain't got to worry about my consequences or me, whatever. Now, if it hurt you for me not to talk to you, you should have thought about that when you were premeditating on killing me. When you want me dead. When you wanted me dead and still do want me dead, you should have thought about that then. I don't want no sorries. I really don't want no sorries. I'd have been hurt so much. I don't want no sorries. I just want you to go ask the Lord for forgiveness. If he can forgive you, then I can forgive him. But that's what he tell me. But I'm telling him, if he can, I consider it. I consider it. Because a person that wished death on you and tried to kill you and take your life, it's kind of hard for you to even think about picturing yourself talking to them. It really is. The Lord, he to clean my heart up where I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Where I ain't got to be angry. I know that was a generational curse, to have a hatred heart. To have illnesses such as blood sugars and diabetes and high blood pressure. That's a curse from the Lord. The Lord give out severe illnesses. So when people get to going through stuff, if it wasn't the Lord personally himself, giving it to that person, it's something that's been going on in the family tree. But yeah, that's why you need people like me. That's why the Lord said I ain't going nowhere. Because no, I didn't go to school for that. I went to the Lord's school. A graduate from the Lord. So y'all better get that right. Because I ain't met too many people, you know what I'm saying, that make it out of depression, make it out of anxiety. They coping with it, but they ain't handling it very well. And the Lord said, baby, you strong enough to go pull them out of that. You sure is. You strong enough to go help them with their depression. You strong enough to go help them with their anxiety. You strong enough to go help them with that double-minded, that backsliding. You strong enough to go help that drug dealer, that person dealing drugs. Either or, however, a drug dealer and a person dealing drugs is still a drug dealer. Telling y'all. But remember, they said that I was crazy. They said I was slow. They said that she crazy. She be geeking out, tripping out. Yeah, drugs might have you doing some other stuff and demons with them drugs. Yeah, you gonna be out here looking crazy like a chicken, a monster. When you on drugs and you not yourself and the enemy using you. The enemy will have you in there robbing the store because you high. Then when you come down and get locked up and go pray to God, they going to say, oh, that was that same person that robbed the store and helped the store up. God changes stuff when he want to change, when he tired of it, when he fed up, when he say, hey, no more. God will change it. So just because you was this once bad person, or you was this once this drug dealer, or you was this once this homeless person, or whatever, that don't mean the Lord won't change it. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm saying I'm here to do what the Lord want me to do. Now, it's out of my hands what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But if I can, then and I can. You know, that's just what it is. I'm not no better than the next person. I had to go through some things people didn't even have to go through, but people want to compare and contrast themselves to me and say, I think I'm better. No, I don't think I'm better. I'm proud of myself. And get out the way if you're going to tell me that I shouldn't be proud of myself. If you're going to have salt, too over seasoned with salt, and don't have a halfway smile about me, being happy for myself, and happy that I'm able to be a strong mother to my children, and encourage them not to just settle for any man, not to just give your children away and let them be sexually abused, not to take money from anybody, that it could come with consequences and stuff. If anybody gonna be mad at me about doing the right thing and changing people and others around me that want to be changed and want to help and won't help, it shouldn't be about what the Lord can do for you, what he gonna give you. When you doing right, you get right. That's why that's why it's harvest season. That's why it's harvest season for me, baby. Cause I ain't never done nobody fucked up and served them no cold dish. And I ain't even gon' for the people who don't got it like that, I ain't gonna be hard up on them like that. For the people that out here looking crazy, and on drugs and stuff like that, I ain't gonna be hard up on them like that, man. Them people was probably good people before they met drugs. Them people probably wouldn't even be doing that stuff if they weren't on drugs. Them people probably wouldn't even be that way unless somebody dug that ditch for them, or helped them to get in that ditch and dipped on them. See, you never know what a person going through. Person could have been coming from a dark place and didn't have no help, and just shit. It turned into a codependency for that person. You never know. You never know. That's why people don't judge a book by its cover. Because there could be a good story inside that book. And it could have been from the seller to the buyer to a donation. Never know. Never know. That's why you don't play with folks. Don't be playing with folks. Definitely not with their life, man. If you want life and you want forgiveness and you can't forgive nobody else, don't be expecting no forgiveness from the Lord. Now, I don't decide who's, you know what I'm saying? I don't even, you know what I'm saying? I try to be as easy going with a person that I can. Because I know the Lord, hey, it ain't going to be easy going when you walk around here still mad at a person from kindergarten. Still mad at a person from high school. He gonna have that. Imagine when it's time for, him to do business with you. And you got to lay your talents down because you still haven't forgave a brother or sister. And go read your Bible or go talk to the Lord if you don't believe nothing that I'm saying. Cause I ain't gonna say this no more. I ain't wasting my time. You either gonna comprehend and you either gonna use your eyes to look and read my lips, or use your ears to listen, or you can read the subtitle or whatever. I don't care. However you get the message, as long as you get it. And if you don't, this ain't it. Like the rest of them, this ain't gonna be for you. You ain't gonna resonate, or you ain't gonna comprehend. You ain't gonna get it. You might be offended. Oh well, but you might be offended the first couple of videos, and that's okay. That's okay, because it's some of the stuff that I say, it might hit home, or it might feel like I'm shooting. But I'm not. I'm never gonna shoot nobody. I'm not if I can help it. And if you do get shot, you ain't getting nothing but a toe or a thigh. That God's perfect love. I'm telling y'all, I'm not, I don't gotta clear nothing up. It shows who I am. People mess with me, people are encouraged by me, people are following me, and I'm only leading them to God. Go to God. All your problems, go to God, man. Go to God. Go to God. Go to God. Go to God. Satan don't play. Go to God. Satan don't play. God. Go to God. Because, and I ain't even got to tell you, because I ain't going to say Satan, because evil is it's a mind thing. Because once you put your mind to do evil, you're going to do evil, and you're going to be evil. And, I don't know how you change and get away from that. That's why I'm glad I never did hang out with people that, I done hung out with people who, have made normal mistakes in life. Mistakes. Some people make mistakes. Like just regular, just normal, ordinary people mistakes. But when you think on doing something and you premeditate it and you intentionally do it and you get a kick out of doing it, that's like the most disgusting, evil stuff that you can do. It really, really is. So, and imagine what the person that you're doing it feel like. Imagine, what they loved ones or their family feel like. Imagine what you would feel like if somebody was doing that to your brother, sister, mom, dad, auntie, cousin. You wouldn't want to allow that. But if you don't care about your folks, then it's not going to bother you. But if you have a caring and heart, and you respect others like you want to be respected, you won't be out here doing that crazy stuff, man. You ain't even finna be out here hee-heeing. That girl got the holes in her socks, the holes in her drawers. Get her some more drawers. That girl had nappy looking a hot mess standing up on this video. Tell her to go cut it and curl it, baby. Instead of just talking about it. Oh, I can get her, man. Look how she looking. I can get her, man. Get him then. If you can get him, he wasn't hers anyways. Get him. Have him. Take him. Put him in the trunk. Shit. Load him up. Take him. Girl, but you ain't finna stress me out about the nigga. You ain't finna call my phone restricted about the nigga. You ain't finna come be my friend to have sex with my man about the nigga. You ain't finna play on my mind about the nigga. That's what we ain't gonna do, sis. Shit, we'll share him before you be thinking you finna whoop me or I'ma fight for him. Cause if I want it, I'ma have it. If I want it, I'ma have it. Cause I play to win. If I want him, I'ma have him. And I ain't saying that for no ex and no argue about no man. I'm just saying, he ain't gonna go nowhere when I get a hold to him. He ain't gonna wanna go nowhere when I get a hold to him. Cause he gonna be treated just like the man that he is. He ain't gonna be with no gold digger when he get in my hands. He gonna be loved. He gonna be treated just like the man that the Lord our God tell me I'm supposed to treat him like. And that's why them niggas be feeling spoiled. That's why they want to be there. That's the secret, baby. That's the secret. They don't know love. I got love. And you can't know love if you don't know God. So if you don't got God, you don't got love. So you gonna always be looking what it is about her. What it is about her. Love. Real, pure, genuine love. The love that forgive these little hoe ass niggas when they be cheap. I hear it text and hiding a little text message, but now I'm not settling for it. So they ain't got no choice to be with some of these hoes. Cause I'm not. You ain't coming spinning the block with me. She won't be coming into my castle. She won't be coming up in my kingdom. Yeah, not with no dirty shoes on, not with no filthy spirit and no attitude. She won't be coming over there trying to rob me, baby, because a friend of mine is a friend of the Lord's, and they can have whatever they want. Girl, please. I'm trying to tell you, don't be out. Mm-mm. I don't want to hang out with folks out here sleeping with their family members, men, and have to, and family members that's gonna try you and doing these works and stuff. Girl, you doing the works. I can't come to your house, and I'm just gonna tell you that now. I love you, but I can't come to you. I can't come to you. I'm coming, baby. I can't come to your house because the Lord won't let me come to your house. It ain't, no hard feelings. Say God's perfect love, but I'm just gonna be real with you. My father won't allow me, you know what I'm saying, to hang out with his enemies. He won't allow me to, go back to some things that was drastic for me. He had to get me out. So, the only way y'all gonna see me is if you get with the Lord. Cause, he the one got me out of there. And he told me many, many times to get away from, people, places, and things. But I was hard-headed. So I had to, hey, dang near die to get out of there. And now I'm out of there. And now I'm out of there. It's giving peace. It's giving joy. It's giving happiness. It's giving a lift up in my spirit. I get sleep. I'm able to have my understanding back. I'm able to communicate with people. God did it all. God did it all. So don't give up, because the reward is with God. And if you thinking that I'm doing a lot, God say we all supposed to do greater. That we're here to do greater. He want us to do greater. Now, none of us ain't above him, but he want us to do greater things while we here. So that's his purpose. And that's his purpose for my life. And I'm taking it, and I'm going to own up to it, and I'm going to do it. Don't make me cry. Holy Trinity. But I'm just saying, hey, I'm not the person to leave nobody in the cold. I'm telling you, my house will be full of everything, because I know what it's like to not have. I know what it's like to, be without food, to be without, people that's closest to you when the time is the toughest, and it could, make some resentment there, but, it shouldn't be resentment, because some places, in some tests, in some parables, the Lord don't allow nobody to be with you, because you might be distracted, and you might not do your homework if your friend's over with you playing. So, don't get discouraged, nobody that, hear me talking, or, watch my videos, or, I have to record so long because I'm not able to get on live, but, and I'm looking around so people don't be in my video, and people don't hear what I'm saying, unless they get on here to hear what I'm saying, but still the same OG. Just a better version. You just getting the version that I'm always been meant to be. The version that I tried to give people, because I'm this same person. I'm this same person that's been the same person. I just didn't know my own strength. I've been the same person. I just didn't know my strength. I just didn't know that I was this amazing person. Because I was looking for the amazing in everybody else. Not seeing that I had to keep up my amazing. That I had to keep up my love. That I had to, keep on grooming myself to stay, up. Not knowing that, certain places and things and people, wasn't able to accept me because they still have to learn who they are. They still have to decide the choice they want to make. They still have to, work and learn how to, receive from God. And that's not bad, because the beginning of God is the beginning of knowledge and wisdom. So, nobody can say nobody is dumb or unsmart, because all of us dumb when it comes down to learning from God, because we can't fathom what He gonna do and how He gonna do it. So you will never be with a master's or a diploma when it comes down to the knowledge and the wisdom of God. You always be out the loop. You won't never know what He gonna do. He might switch it all up, and he can do that because He haven't told you the plans. We might have made plans to be together. We might have made plans to go do this, and it didn't turn out successfully. And that could be because God didn't make the plans for us to do. And this could be because we didn't go ask Him for permission and consent to do it. And do He bless us to do it? I love y'all. Have a great, blessed, awesome, tremendous day at God's Perfect Love. Maybe I have some successful luck recording this video. Downloading it or uploading it, because it's an hour. If not, it's going to be wasted time. And I don't want that, because that's something. It's too precious for that. At God's Perfect Love, y'all have a blessed, productive day. I'll see you next time.